Hey there guys, what's up, we're back here with a brand new video and welcome back to Gingy Reacts, trailer reactions, pop culture news and movie reviews, where today, as you can tell by the title of this video, I'm not covering any of those things because today we are entering the realm of video games, and I am doing a video my friends would be very happy to see because they've been asking me to get this thing for 3 years. So my friends, your wish has finally been granted. Now, as many of you may or may not know, I am a PlayStation fanatic. PlayStation is my favorite console and is one of my favorite things to play. But when certain things happen in the gaming community, you tend to get very curious and then want to dip your toe into the other brand. And in my case, I wanted to explore the green side of the force. So today, my friends, I am reacting to and unboxing the Xbox Series S. Traitor! So without further ado, let's get straight into this unboxing. So to start, let's take a look at the box itself. On the front, we have an image of the console itself, as well as the controller, and then some information down here letting us know that this console runs 120 frames per second. There is no disk drive since this is entirely digital and has storage up to 512 gigabytes, which you can extend by obviously getting a hard drive. You can also see that down here it says refurbished since I bought this off Amazon, and this is a refurbished console. There's a little bit of damage up here in the corner, but that's fine as long as the console itself is in great shape. On this side of the box, we can see some information regarding the features of the Xbox Series S, including gaming at up to 120 FPS, Xbox Velocity architecture, 512 solid-state drive, variable refresh rate, high dynamic range, and disc-free gaming. And on this side of the box, we can also see some information regarding what is included, which is the Xbox Series S console, wireless controller, high-speed HDMI cable, wireless networking capability, as well as the information regarding the 90-day warranty, and some more stuff down here regarding that this supports HDMI, Dolby Vision Atmos, and DTS:X. On the back of the box, we have yet another image of the console itself, as well as the controller, as well as some more general information up here, which includes redefined speed with the Xbox Velocity architecture, next-gen gaming in a sleek, compact form factor, play thousands of digital games across 4 generations of Xbox, and in terms of Game Pass, unlimited access to 100 plus high-quality games, membership sold separately. And then on this side of the box, it includes the Xbox logo, the words all digital, and then at the bottom here, Series S and 512GB SSD. So now that we've taken a look at the box itself, let's take a more detailed look at the contents. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the contents of the Xbox Series S box, which include the Xbox Series S itself, instructions, some information right here, the controller, HDMI cable, and power cord. So let's take each bit one by one and see what we have. So to start, we have some paperwork to take a look at, which include the product and regulation guide, limited warranty and agreement, as well as this piece of paper right here, which seems to be how to set up the Xbox itself. It includes a diagram of a lot of the ports, some instructions here, and then also some instructions on how to set up and connect the controller. Next up, we have 2 sets of cables, which include the main power cord with a standard connection cable, which also includes 1 port to go inside the Xbox itself, and then a HDMI cable here, one side to go into the Xbox, the other to go into the TV. Up next, we have the Xbox Series S controller, which comes in this nice little bag and includes the controller itself, as well as 2 AA batteries, which I think are always a nice inclusion. Now, taking a look at the controller, I do like the white color design and the colored buttons, which do have a nice crisp push to them. The joysticks also seem to be working nice and smoothly, as does the D-pad and the top 2 triggers. I also noticed there is a new share button in the center, which was not present on the previous model, but still does include these 2 buttons here, as well as the main Xbox logo button here. This button at the top allows you to connect the controller to the Xbox console once the batteries are installed, and the batteries go into this back port here, which you just access by lifting up as the arrow indicates. Now, the overall feel of this in my hand is actually really, really great, and I do like the kind of texturing, if you can see that they have at the base of the controller where your hands go. I think there's a nice smooth feel in the hands and will definitely
be nice when you're playing very intense games such as Call of Duty. And finally, the piece de resistance, the Xbox Series S. Now, right off the bat, I have to say, I really do like the very compact nature of this console, and I did not think it would be this small. As you guys can see, this thing is literally the size of both of my two hands put together, which is really cool, and I really do like that compact nature. On the top, you can see this black circular piece, which I believe is where the cooling fan is, along with all of these circular pieces in the middle of it. These actually do appear on both sides of the console as well, with this side actually including these four corners here, so you can actually stand the console up in a vertical format if you don't want to lay it on its side. The front also includes the power button signaled by the Xbox logo, as well as a USB port and a connection button here. And then on the bottom, more of these circles and more of these four corner pieces to allow you to put the console on its side. Taking a look now at the size difference between the PS5 and the Xbox Series S, you can see a very noticeable size difference in terms of not just the width, but obviously the length if both of these consoles were set upright. But what I like is that the Xbox Series S is very compact and should fit in the place that I want to put it. Okay, so now we have the console all hooked up, both with the HDMI and main power cords. So let's go ahead and switch it on. Very cool. Now I'm going to go ahead and get all this set up, but I will check back with you guys in a little bit when it is all done. Did you guys know that 98.5% of you are not subscribed to Gingy Reacts? That's a very big number. So why don't you go ahead and subscribe to the channel? It's completely free. You can change your mind whenever you want, but we're trying to hit 600 subscribers by the end of 2023. So go ahead and subscribe. Now, back to the video. And here we have the Xbox Series S in all of its glory. And I gotta say right off the bat, I really do like the design of the homepage for the Xbox Series S compared to the Xbox One. Up here we have our tabs, which include My Games and Apps, Store, Game Pass, Search, and Settings, as well as the profile page. And then we keep scrolling and we have a plethora of different sections to choose from, such as recently added, pins, etc., as well as going over some of the games that I've played in the past, which I actually also like as well, the fact that I got to connect all of my games from the Xbox One, which is currently in England, to the new Xbox Series S. I also got the $1 a month version of the Xbox Ultimate before it goes to the $16.99, just to try it out, just to see how everything goes. But looking at the library of games it has, I am actually very curious to start playing quite a few of them, especially ones that I used to play before that I never really finished on the Xbox One, and I'm very excited to get back into.
So overall, I'm very happy with my purchase of the Xbox Series S. I really love the compact nature of the console, and it fits perfectly in the place that I want to put it. The controller itself, it's a pretty standard Xbox controller. It's very similar to the one from the Xbox One, but the grips on the back are much smoother and it feels really good in the hands. I'm excited to actually see how it holds when playing very intense video games, maybe like Call of Duty or Halo. And overall, the overall setup of the Xbox was smooth and didn't really take very long. I love that I was able to set the console up via the app while it was doing a software update, which I think is a very nice touch. And that I was also able to connect my Xbox One data to the Xbox Series S without having to have the Xbox One with me, because the Xbox One is all the way back in England. So I'm very excited to try out the Xbox when it comes to gaming, and I'm hoping that the quality is great, because I've heard very good things about the quality of games when it comes to this console. And if I ever do video game videos again in the future, I will be sure to try out that share button that is newly placed on the controller so you guys can see what is happening. And that is my unboxing and review and reaction. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure you down below, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell to join the Nerd Notification Squad, and also follow me on TikTok right here. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!